Alright, what's up everyone? So, today, I'm going to be talking about something, all the way back to the teen night days, and like I've said in many videos, I used to go to this shit called teen night, and I used to go to it every fucking weekend, like no joke. There was two different events they held, and like they were in two different buildings, but one was on Friday and one was on Saturday, so I used to go a lot, and there was this guy there, okay, there's this fucking dude, and we're going to call him Jake, because I can't give out his real name, so we're going to call him Jake, and Jake was a fucking swag master, okay? Like, he literally would come every single Friday with the newest stuff, the newest clothes, and he bragged, okay? He was one of those kids that would never shut the fuck up about what he owned, what he had, all of his money. Like, he was, the richest kid, he had the richest parents, and he used to fucking brag. And he used to go around at teen night, like, being like, yo, you see these shoes, dude? You see these? These Osiris neon top shoes? Looks like a walking orange peel. Yeah, motherfucker. These were like $60. And back then that was crazy, like wearing stuff like that, because we were younger, so we, didn't have like a real fashion sense yet. Now everyone's wearing fucking crazy shoes from Nike and stuff like that. But back then everyone was wearing like Osiris's and shit. And I'm sure some of you guys can relate. It's kind of funny to look back on. But yeah, he used to brag about all the clothes that he wore. And if he was to brag about that shit now, he'd literally just get obliterated. But anyway, he was at teen night one night, okay? He was just fucking bragging to everyone. And I'm not gonna lie, we were all fed up with his shit. We did not like him whatsoever. He'd come to every single group of us and just be a complete cock. Like, he would just be the cockiest guy. And finally we all got sick of it, and we were just waiting. We were literally waiting for the day that someone called him out on his bullshit and was just like, dude, nobody gives a fuck, because we didn't. He'd sit there and he'd brag, and we'd give him credit. We'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool, dude. But we wouldn't be like, cool, man, can I be you? I love you. Like, it wasn't like that at all. So one day, teen night came along, we all got ready, we all went, me and some of my friends, and just looking back at it, it's so cringy. Saying the word teen night is just not something I like to say. But we were there, okay? And we were all hanging out, and we see Jake come in, okay? And I think, was Jake the name I gave him? I don't want to say his real, I think I gave him the name Jake, just for example. Fucking Jake comes in, aka Mr. Swag. He walks in, all fucking swagged up with his neon green skate shoes and his ridiculous looking outfit. And he comes over to us, and we're preparing. We know he's about to start bragging about his fucking shoes that make him look like a grade A clown. And he comes over, and we were in a big group of people, okay? It was me and some of my good friends and some other people's friends, a few people I didn't even know. But one of the kids there, all right, he looked like Chase from Zoe 101, okay? I don't know why I thought of that, but he just did, so we're gonna call him Chase, all right? And he comes over, and Chase is like, is this the kid that you guys were telling me about? And I was like, yeah, this is him. We call him Mr. Swag. And Jake, aka fucking Mr. Swag, walks up and he's like, dude, sorry it took me so long to get here. I was just trying to pick what I should wear. I have a lot of shoes. I was like, oh no. And it starts, and it begins, the brag of Mr. Swag, aka Jake. And after listening to him for like 10 minutes, me and him were just having a conversation. And he can be a cool kid, okay? I'm not trying to shit on him, alright? He's a nice kid. But half the time, he was such a cock. Like, he would just say really stupid stuff and make himself look like just really cocky. And he kept going on these little sprees where he'd brag. And finally, fucking Chase from Zoe 101 came up and was just like, dude, I don't mean to be a dick here or anything, but nobody gives a shit about what clothes you wear. Like, we're all just kind of here to have fun, not brag about our outfits. So please, I'm speaking for everyone here, shut up. And the kid got so butthurt, fucking Mr. Swag had to literally turn sideways in his chair because his butt was hurting so bad. He was so angry. And he started going off on this kid, dude. Like, Mr. Swag turned into Mr. Butthurt, and he was yelling at this kid that called him out. He's like, you're gonna try and call me out for something that's not even calling me out for, bro. You're a faggot. You're a little bitch. I'm gonna fight you. And looking back at it now, it was so funny to watch because we were just like, pretty little. And yeah, he did. He approached him and he pushed him, and the kid pushed Mr. Swag back, and then Mr. Swag pushed Chase back, and they got in each other's faces and started really calling each other shit. And finally, little Chase got fucking pissed, dude. He bent down, and I thought he was about to like straight up like ram him with his head. Like, I thought he was about to fucking just straight headbutt this kid in the stomach. But he just bent down, reached out for his ankles and grabbed his legs and just straight fucking pulled. And he pulled Mr. Swag and just knocked him over on his back. Just straight fucking knocked him over by pulling his ankles out from under him. And Mr. fucking Swag came tumbling to the ground because he lost his balance and just smashed his back onto the ground. And everyone was laughing at him. I felt kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of fucked up. But he fell and everyone was laughing at him. And when he got back up, man, he was so angry. Like, his face was just bright red. He looked like a fucking tomato with swag. He got up and he got back in his face, and they were back at fucking talking shit, and they were just about to start like swinging at each other. And right when they were about to start hitting each other, a fucking employee walks over from the place, and he came over, he's like, what's going on here, boys? And everyone just split. We all just walked away immediately and didn't say a word, and they never ended up fighting. But that day on, like literally from that day forward, Mr. Swag was no longer Mr. Swag. He was just Jake. He was a normal kid, and he would come in, and he wouldn't brag about his clothes. He still, he was still Mr. Swag, but he didn't brag about it. And, like, we just respected him so much more. But yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy this just because it was so funny to witness. And, it was definitely, we were a lot younger when this happened. And it was just really funny to watch because, like, honestly, just fucking imagine, okay? Just some kid, super fucking big clown shoes and, like, everything super ridiculous looking on him, just like fighting with some other guy that looks like Chase from Zoe 101. It's hilarious. I thought I would tell you guys the story. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, and I'll do something else that's pretty funny. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.